We're in the lift. We're in the lift. We're in the lift. Sometimes we go up in the world and sometimes we go down.
Oh yeah.
We're in the lift.
Hello everyone, it is I, Essex FBI, Big Cheese, and today we're going to be doing about the art of teabagging. Yes, tea. And I hope you're all well. Welcome to today's lesson. I know you can't see this, but it is a big letter T. Today we'll be discussing what elements of the tea bag or teabaggery or teabagging are used. Now, there are different types of tea that have managed to help us along with different villains. As you know, dad jokes are the best medicine for villains in Essex. But the next best thing is the good old-fashioned tea bag. I personally recommend Red Label or, of course, tea bags of the Yorkshire variety. Now, I hope you're all well. Now, this is probably the weakest tea bag you can get. It's called a decaf. And unfortunately, this isn't very useful at all. It is quite tasteless. It doesn't even taste nice with milk. Usually people put it with skimmed milk, which makes it even worse. I know it's a bit weak sauce. A lot of people like weak tea, and this is even worse. There's no flavour, no up and go, and usually people use it with skimmed milk, which is about as much use as an inflatable dartboard. If you're going to have a proper brew, this is not it. And it doesn't even work with anything apart from even trying to drink it, and it's useless. Now, as you know, we use tea bags as a form of defence and attack here at Essex FBI. Now, so decaf tea is useless. So that's your first lesson, everyone. Done. Ignore decaf tea. Only use it if you have to, as, I don't know, maybe a form of poison. Now, here we go on to herbal tea. And as you know, this is a used herbal tea bag. We always reuse, recycle here at Essex FBI. And I personally dry off my tea bags, and I use each tea bag 6 times, and I put them on a nice little line, dry them out, have a nice cup of tea again afterwards. Now, herbal tea, on the other hand, is very useful because if you're in an emergency situation, you're able to dip the tea, get the dye out, and then perhaps, use the different colours that are there, like orange, red, or any other colours that may be available, purple perhaps, in a different herbal tea, and you can use that to disguise yourself as perhaps an alien or a vampire, or in some cases, a ghost. So you never know. This may be actually useful as a form of face paint. Now, here we go onto the traditional used tea bag. A used tea bag is a great weapon when it comes to, of course, once again, being able to hide your identity from the enemy. Now, also, because it's a bit heavier than a normal tea bag, where it's got a bit more density, you can get more uses per cup. But this is an excellent throwing objective and a device. You're able to hit your enemy hard with these tea bags. And usually, an average villain, say a robber or a criminal or a murderer or anything like that, is taken down in one hit. So I've managed to take down a lot of enemies with 1 or 2 used tea bags. But the fantastic part of it is that it is great enemy advantages and disadvantages. Some enemies thrive on tea bags, but others do not. And if you're able to hit an enemy with 2 or 3 shots of a used tea bag, usually they go down. Whether it's a vampire, a ghost, or anything, they will go down with a hit from a used tea bag. Finally, not Rona. Now, the traditional unused tea bag is here. Now, the traditional unused tea bag is a rarity in Essex FBI because usually we obviously reuse and recycle all of our tea bags and are able to create this. But the rare unused tea bag is fantastic. This is a device that will allow you to use a frisbee event. Now, we use these socially and we play frisbee with them, but there's also a more sinister use for the unused tea bag. You are able to grab one of these and perhaps even disable an enemy. You can cut open handcuffs, you can cut open rope with these. You're able to destroy an enemy with these. I'm not going to explain how, but you can cut them limb from them with an unused tea bag. The edges on these round devices are sharper than glass, so you are able to, of course, cut an enemy into strips, more so than Wanda did with Mr. Fantastic. You are able to strip your enemy of their skin with a used tea bag, but with an unused tea bag, you are able to slice them into tagliatelle, which is fantastic. So please make sure, as an Essex FBI investigator and as a recruit, you have a used tea bag with you and a tea bag with you at all times. Now, there is one last one I would like to talk about, and this is the ultra used tea bag. Now, this one has made 10 cups of tea and is able to, of course, absorb radiation. Once you are able to make 10 builder's tea bags with this, once you make 10 cups of builder's tea with one tea bag, you are able to, of course, have this on you and it will absorb radiation blasts up to 1,000. And this will, of course, be better than hiding in a fridge. I'm looking at you, Indiana Jones. You failed your last exam. Now, the used tea bag from 10 times, this is able to absorb radiation and, of course, will save you at a pinch. If you're hungry, you can eat the contents. Please be a responsible tea bagger. Thank you very much for watching this lesson of Essex FBI, and I hope you guys have been writing notes, and please comment anything that you would reuse a tea bag with. And remember, use your tea bags responsibly and be careful, guys. Do not touch the edges, they will cut you and they potentially could kill someone. An innocent bystander may be hurt, so please be careful when carrying around deadly tea bags. Thank you very much for watching. Nick, Roderick, everyone, I hope you're writing notes. Merrick, I hope you're writing notes. Jimmy, please make sure you're recording this appropriately. Write notes down, everyone, and I will see you soon. And please feedback and let me know how you get on with your tea bagging exam. And please, guys, let me know any results that you would use your tea bags for so we can further our research. Thank you very much for watching. This has been The Big Cheese, and this has been another Essex FBI Investigates lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to, of course, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
We're left, we're left, we're in the left. Sometimes we go up in the world and sometimes we go down.
Oh yeah.
We're in the